What's up, guys? Brian Elwood. Welcome back to the Aligned Coach podcast. On this episode, I want to address the situation that a lot of either aspiring or struggling coaches are in, which is this mindset of I need to make money as fast as possible. When I got into this industry, I was pretty surprised by how focused most of the people were on making as much money as possible. And then I was also surprised once I got into some of the upper echelons of the different masterminds where people are doing really well, like making 6 or even 7 figures every month, how focused they were on making even more money and having their own revenue be the primary goal of their business. And I don't actually know why it's that way. I know that this industry is very lucrative and, it's pretty possible to make a lot of money with not a lot of overhead and not a lot of expenses, right? Because a lot of times you're delivering products like via an online course, so it doesn't cost much to deliver it. So it's a great industry. And it's on the rise. Like, it's growing rapidly in terms of sales as more and more people are moving away from college towards self-education. So maybe some of those are the reasons why everyone is so obsessed with money in the online education industry. But I think that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, given what the purpose of the industry is supposed to be. A lot of people get into this industry. I think most people get into this industry with their heart in the right place. Most of the people I meet, they really do have like a message they want to share and a mission. And, they've learned something that really helped them in their life, and they're passionate about going out and sharing that with other people. That's usually the place that people come from when they get into this industry. And somehow people often end up getting sidetracked because either they aren't being successful, like they might have quit their job or something to do this, and they're not having success. And so, alarm bells are going off as the bank account's dwindling. It's like, I've got to figure this out. Or it could be the opposite. It's like they do have success and they get a little bit hypnotized by all of that cash, and then motivated by seeing how much money other people are making that they're in networks with. And then the goal sort of changes. And to me, the biggest people in the industry, like if you look at like a Brendan Burchard or something like that, or even if you look at like Russell Brunson, even though he teaches you how to make money, but if you actually listen to him speak, if you listen to his podcast, if you read his books and stuff like that, it's really not about, it's like he's not talking about dollar figures hardly at all in that stuff. He's really talking about like how to spread your message to other people. So you can kind of see like at the pinnacle of the industry, where is someone's heart? And a lot of times those people at the very top, they are not money focused. They're really service focused. And you look at the different books and things that they publish and the different courses they have out there, and they're not hopping on Instagram all day and talking about how much money they made and all that stuff. So I think while focusing on money as a goal, it can be it's obviously a way to make more money, because if whatever you focus on is going to grow. But I think that the focus should be around serving other people and getting them results and, achieving that mission that you set out to achieve, and thinking about your ideal customer and figuring out what would really be best for them. Like, what would you want if you were in their shoes, and going out and creating that and making that a reality. And so not only should it be customer focused, but I also think that it should be focused around what you enjoy to do in terms of your day-to-day lifestyle. Like you could sign up for a lot of coaching programs that are going to have you sending 50 or 100 DMs every single day. And they'll tell you like, dude, this is the fastest path to grow your revenue. And they're right. You're just creating all these opportunities. It's a numbers game. You can get better at sales and you can close a lot of deals. But a lot of people, including me, really hate the process of actually doing that. And so choosing to do that, like which I did, right? And it worked. I was making great money just from DMing people and enrolling people into a program, but I didn't feel great about it and I didn't enjoy it. And it ultimately was not a sustainable long-term option for me. And so, but I chose to do that because I got, sidetracked by wanting to make as much money as possible. And so this conundrum that we find ourselves in, where it's like, I've got to make money ASAP, it leads us to making strategic decisions about our business that are not aligned necessarily with what we would actually like to be doing, what type of business we would really be proud of and love to show up every day to grow. It's also can make you make decisions that are not aligned with what is best for your customer. And instead, it's like, I'm going to raise my prices because my coach told me to do that and I'll be able to make more money that way or whatever. Is that really what's best for the customer? And so I often say, and some people think I'm crazy for this, if you have a money problem as a coach or an expert, so you got into this business because you have a big mission, and now you have a money problem, you would be a lot better off literally going to get a job or go drive for Uber or do whatever you got to do to pay your bills right now to eliminate that stress factor in your life so that you can slow down and look at this business and create a vision for it that's totally authentic with what you want to put out into the world, and take your time and build it right the first time. Just like you're building a house, like get the foundation laid properly so you don't have to keep breaking and rebuilding your business over and over. And let the money part happen. There's plenty of things you can do to make money fast. Like most of my clients, they get their first few clients within 30 to 45 days of going through my program because they set their business up on the right foundation and they understand what the activities are to get those first handful of clients in the door. But they don't have to then switch their strategy into some new thing because they hated, how they got those first few clients or whatever. So it's really important to not let money be the reason you're making strategic decisions about your business. Businesses exist to make a difference in the world, to solve problems, and to help people, and to give you a great lifestyle where you enjoy your work. You work the amount of hours you want to work, when you want to work, and all that. And you really can have all that, but you need to slow down and set it up intentionally. Hope that helps, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And what really helps me is if you would just hop down below and leave this podcast a quick review. Let me know what you like about it. Let me know what you want more of. Really helps to boost it in the rankings. Appreciate you guys listening. I'll see you soon.